everyone, welcome back to the Makeup Chair. For today's Monday makeup lesson, I am talking about flashback in photographs. This is something that a lot of you guys have been asking me about, and I wanted to share with you guys a really unusual tip to make sure that that doesn't happen. I think we all know the basic rule of avoiding SPF of over 15, HT powders, mineral powders, titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, all those ingredients. I'll put them in the description box if you don't know those things already. But sometimes you can be avoiding all those things but still get that flashback in photographs. We basically want to make sure we have some pigments going onto the skin so that we don't have that flashback and it's not going to cause that contrast. So these are two products that I find don't break me out and I can actually use onto my face. This is the Brand Express. I use this with a cotton pad, wipe it over my skin, and then once I've finished I use a clean cotton pad to go over any areas where there might be excess hair, because this can kind of gather in those areas and make you look extra hairy. Another one that I really like are just these wipes. These wipes you can buy in like Primark and Pennies and stuff like that. They're only €2. They don't break me out, which is awesome, and they give me just a little bit of pigment on my skin. Another one that I like using is the Rimmel BB cream. This is an instant tan. You apply it onto your face and wash it off like regular foundation at the end of the day. It gives a little bit of color, and it will also help to make sure that that flashback doesn't happen because it's got pigment on the skin. But if you really want to avoid any fake tans on your face, then I would recommend using a foundation that you already love and use and suits your skin, just 1 or 2 shades darker, which is about a shade darker actually than my fake tan on my neck. And then I've applied my regular foundation that matches my fake tan over the top. So in real life I look perfect, like everything's blended, but in that flash it's not going to cause that bounce off like it usually does. You also have to be careful about your powders. So when I'm setting my makeup I use a tinted powder, and this will just once again add a little bit of pigment and will just stop that kind of flash from breaking through the makeup. You want to also be careful that none of these include any of those ingredients. Layering your products like that will not just look great in photographs, but it will also last longer, so you should have your makeup lasting way longer than normal. The same goes for other parts of your face. So say your eyebrows disappear in photos, you want to layer your products again. You want to use a little bit of your powder or your pencil, and then use a tinted gel as well, just to set them in place, and that will just stop them from disappearing in photos. And the same goes for your cheeks and your blush. If you find that your blush disappears in pictures, apply a thin layer of a stain or a cream first, and then set it over the top with a powder, and it should be pretty much set and ready to go. Your makeup's going to look flawless, it's going to stay flawless, and it's going to look great in photos. So I hope that helped you guys out, and I will definitely see you in a video on Wednesday, and I will talk to you then. Bye guys.